welcome back to FTD News. Leroy Kenton here, and now I got a few stories for you in this one. First thing I have to talk about though is this missing white woman syndrome. I'm seeing tons of comments about it on social media. Everywhere I turn, I'm seeing missing white woman syndrome, and this has a lot to do with the Gabby Petito case. People are saying that, everybody's just making a big hype about it because it was just a result of missing white woman syndrome and nothing more. What happened to all the other black people that go missing, or the native people that go missing, or the Latino people that go missing? So I was looking up for an official definition of missing white woman syndrome. I want to know what actually is the definition. So in case you don't know, I had to turn to Wikipedia. There's no real official definition anyways. And this is what it says. Missing white woman syndrome is a term to refer to the observed disproportionate media coverage, especially in television, of missing person cases involving young, white, upper middle class women or girls compared to the relative lack of attention towards missing women who are not white, women of lower social classes, and missing men or boys. And this is not thing that is made up. It's actually a fact, guys. This is based on the FBI data. The FBI's National Crime Information Center's list of active missing persons. It shows that there's almost 90,000 active missing persons cases, and this was at the end of the year 2020. And of all those 90,000 cases, Black and Native Americans, they make up a large percentage, like the majority percentage of those cases. But also, it's a lot more in proportion to their overall population in the United States. According to the 2020 FBI data, Black people make up 35% of missing persons reports, but only 13% of the total US population. White people, on the other hand, they make up 54% of missing persons reports, but make up 76% of the US population. So this is bringing a lot of frustration for people. They're saying like, okay, why does it seem like, or why do the numbers indicate that cases of missing white women outnumber cases of other people who are missing? Like, what is really going on here? So a lot of people are frustrated about this because people just feel a little bit left out. They're like, okay, well, if my child goes missing, is the police, are they going to do everything that they can do to recover them? Like, what's the crime here? The crime is not being a white woman. And one story that's really bringing up a lot of frustration for people is involving David Robinson. Now, he's been in Arizona for the past 3 months. He's looking for his missing 24-year-old son, and his son's name is Daniel Robinson. He apparently went missing after leaving a work site in the desert, and he's been missing since June 23rd of this year, 2021. So his father, David Robinson, what did he do? He started getting so frustrated with how police were treating the case that he just hired his own private investigator, and from there he was like, well, I'm gonna try to get this case on the news and get some big media coverage, but he's been rejected, and this has been going on since the 9th of July. Really no big media coverage about this case. Everybody's just been talking about Gabby Petito. And now I do have to say, regardless of your color, your gender, your age, a missing persons case should be treated with 100% urgency. Because at the end of the day, people are people. That's somebody's son, mother, daughter, who knows? That's a person. And this is what David Robinson is saying. Like, he understands it. Like, he sympathizes 100% with Gabby Petito's family, and says that, this shouldn't happen to anybody. But at the same time, he's just really, really frustrated that his son, him being a black man and him having a black son, it's like, come on, guys. Like, really, I couldn't even get any sort of big media buzz around my missing son. What makes his life any different than Gabby Petito? On that note, just a quick update from yesterday's video. Gabby Petito's fiance, or ex-fiance at this time, well, he still hasn't been found, and reports are saying that his family, they're keeping tight-lipped. They're not saying anything about this. Moving on to some more positive news now. Well, it doesn't seem that positive at first because Nicole Richie, celebrating her 40th birthday, she is the daughter of the legendary singer Lionel Richie, and during her birthday celebration, her hair caught on fire. And I warn you, this video is gonna make you jump.
Yes!
Like, oh my god, I felt so bad for her. Like, is she gonna have to like shave her hair now? what's gonna happen? Like, I gotta see this video again, you know. This was lit. Too soon? Good thing though, her friends were good because they stopped recording the moment they noticed what was happening to go and help her. This is the type of friends that we all need, not people videotaping you and being like, hey, somebody call 911, my friend is on fire. What about you filming with your phone? And Nicole Richie is okay. She did post a caption on that video on Instagram saying this: well, so far 40 is fire emoji. And the final story I want to talk about takes us to Louisiana. Bruh, okay. So I'll be the first to admit, this COVID and this pandemic stuff, you know, it's been hard for a lot of people to really get through. And I could see why this man tried to get creative in making a little bit of extra money. You know, he was faking getting hit by a Tesla because, you know, people driving Tesla, apparently they have more money, or so it's perceived anyways. And nah, it backfired. I mean, like, I admire the creativity and the enthusiasm in trying to scam the system here to get some extra money, that insurance payout, you know. But in this day and age, you gotta be more slick than that, bruh. You know, everybody has dash cams now. Everybody has, you know, body cams, and there's security cameras everywhere. And this man, he actually turns out to be a 47-year-old man. His name is Arthur Bates, and he actually faces charges of falsifying a police report. So he had called 911, the cops came, and he was reporting, saying that he had some pain in his leg, he was hit by this car, and the cops, you know, they saw the footage of what happened, because luckily this Tesla had video recording, and he was like, oh, by the way, you know, okay, I'm lying, I made it up. So he admitted to lying of what happened, and he admitted to lying also on his police report. So it looks like he's facing some fines, and either way, guys, you know, again, I get it, I get trying to be creative in making some extra bank, but now it's gonna end up costing you. And I do have to say, I recommend dash cams for everybody that has a car, or even if you are not on a car, just get a dash cam, some kind of recording device that is always on you, always with you. Because I literally bought a dash cam for my dad for Christmas, and you know how Jamaican older men are, they're kind of stubborn. He didn't wear it on his car, and then he got hit, and then he all of a sudden just put it on, and I was like, oh, now you're wearing it. He's like, oh yeah, because I got hit. I'm like, okay, Dad, should have had it on in the first place. Either way, so that's just one personal story that I can attest to. It would have been better if he had a dash cam. So guys, go get your dash cams out there. And that's all the news I have for you in this one. Thanks for hanging out with me here on FTD News. Leave a like before you get on out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.